there should be enough variety where there's, I don't know, like 8 options for each archetype or something. I guess each tribe, whatever you want to call it, minion pool. We got, yeah, well, we got solid no pirates again. Out of 4 games, we have had 3 without pirates. So, this one's kind of up in the air. We can go whatever we feel like. Chenvala. We go with Bran. At least we get the guaranteed battle cry. What a name. Ho ho Momo. We all know what that means. Alright, let's do a battle cry for our first battle cry. Yeah, but if they had a bunch of trinkets that actually matched, they could guarantee like 2 of them, right? They guarantee They guarantee that one of them doesn't match your suit and is a generic one. I don't really know why they decided to do that, but they did. The powers that be decided that was a good idea.
Nice work out there.
Alley Cat. Another Alley Cat. And another Ominous Seer. Does that give a gold Alley Cat, or does it give 2 small Alley Cats, or does it give 1, 2, 2? How does the Alley Cat work? How does an Alley Cat triple work? I could also buy... I don't know. There's a couple options here. If I save the Alley Cat until I get in another battle cry, we can get the free triple there, right? Like so. What's this guy got? So 1 more battle cry, drop the Alley Cat, gets 2 Tabby Cats, triples the Tabby Cat. It's not a bad plan. We can go up a tavern tier and grab a battle cry, and we're almost guaranteed to get a battle cry. Demons have the battle cry, Murlocs, Beasts, and Elementals. Nagas are the only ones that don't have tier 1 battle cry. There it is. We're gonna buy them apples. Go up a tier. Do Ominous Seer. Double battle cry. If I play Alley Cat, will I not get the extra one? I think that is the case. So we're gonna sell off an Ominous Seer just to make sure. Yeah. Beast, Demons, Elementals, Murlocs. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna freeze the Patient Scouts.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Four damage is nothing.
Rough battle.
Alright, Let's go up a tier and let's get a tier 4. What are we going for? Beasts, demons, elementals, murlocs, and you know what? Let's maybe go for elementals. Don't necessarily think it's worth saving for patient scouts though. Demons. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Really sad that we don't have more pirates to work with, though. But we did actually get quite a bit of gold last game. We got up to, what, 30 gold a turn, somewhere in that ballpark. If we'd survived that last round, we'd have been swimming in the stats. I mentally tried to guide the game to attack correctly to minimize our damage, but it wasn't having it.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Monstrous Macaw. Double battle cries. Elemental. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Death Rattle. Oh, okay, yeah. Also triggers your leftmost battle cry. I knew I was thinking something. Let's do Elemental. Fortify. Sell off the Ominous Seer. That taunt. And that will trigger our Elemental now, twice. We're going against Naga. If we can get to tier 5 and get the Death Rattle Battle Cry. So, I don't know. Also triggers your leftmost Battle Cry. Does it trigger, if you have the Death Rattle and Battle Cry Elemental, the tier 5, does it trigger both of them simultaneously? Would we gain 8-8? Well, technically 12-12 on our minions. If we do, that's incredibly strange. He's got all the makings of the tier 2 Naga, and he's tier 4.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you stronger.
Another Monstrous Macaw. Fantastic. And another Rylac. What to do, what to do, what to do.
You're down a minion and up a goal. Better hire a recruit while you can.
There's the other alley cat. 4-1 for our minions in the tavern for the rest of the game as well.
Have a good battle, friend.
Everyone's petering off. What do you guys want to see for combinations going into these games? Nine. Well, at least we're at the 17 mark, so we cannot lose next turn. Going up a tier is probably our best bet. However, the minions in the tavern have 60 on their stats, so maybe going up a tier is not the right choice, and refreshing and grabbing some stuff is a better option. Elementals. I think we grab this Molten Rock. And we'll give it Taunt as well.
Looks like you can get a triple.
Rylak, Metalhead, triple. Gives us a tier 5. We can maybe get the Elemental of our... not quite. I was hoping.
Don't tell the others.
Dark Crest might have been. Whatever. Whatever, we'll just roll with it. Having something like the party guest would be nice too. In conjunction with the Rylak. What do we have for stats? So many. We got a Titus Riveter for double death rattles as well. We did win our last combat. I think the triple on the Macaw. Let's get rid of that. We got another Felemental. Do Reborn on the Macaw.
Now for our next move.
Reckless Cliff Diver is a pretty good option as well. Let's do that. I'm gonna get... Actually, maybe let's do a refresh. Alright, triple on the Felemental in 2 turns, right? Yeah, we'll put... Yeah, we're not putting taunt on him. +6, +1. Double death rattles, double battle cries. Macaw triggers both. Hopefully with that Felemental triple, we can grab the tier 5 death rattle battle cry elemental to take the Felemental's place, maybe. That's what we're hoping for, but who knows? TC. What are you doing, bud? He's tier 6. He's got 1 HP. He quit. Alright. And we're going against the dead guy.
Keep up the pressure.
189.41. That's a ton of stats. Grab this. Grab that Sand Swiller first. Then do that. +6, +3. Another Titus Riven there. Maybe we get another macaw? Oh, real big macaw, if that is the
Go
case.
ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Another Felemental. Honestly, might as well grab it, right?
Better hire a recruit while you can.
That is gross. Oh, twice. I was like, why is that? No. So you wouldn't want to do that because this triggers the death rattle, which double triggers the battle cry. If you put it in the middle, it would trigger both battle cries, but it would only go off once because this triggers the battle cry instead of the death rattle. Because Macaw goes in order, and because it triggers battle cries, it would no longer trigger Rylak, it would just trigger the Felemental. We definitely just took a loss to the dead guy. That was good. Yeah, the venomous. No, because there's the Felemental itself has no death rattle. Wow. Honestly, I'm thinking of just doing base skill, Reckless Cliff Diver. Get those both on the field. Just to give us the quantity, right? Another base skill. What's this guy got? Elementals. So, base skill, we'll summon base skill, we'll summon Reckless Cliff Diver, summon your highest health Murloc, and then that will summon Reckless Cliff Diver, which can die twice. So this is 4 minions, essentially. I don't know if it's going to be enough to take out the elementals, but it's something. Arcane Behemoth has taunt, right? So maybe we put base skill first to take out the Arcane Behemoth. It's my thought anyway. I don't know if it's a good option. Actually, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it over there. I do want the macaws to attack before Rylak is dead. Yeah, and that Rylak's gonna die quick.
You're doing great out there.
Guess that works. Oh, I guess it does skip the battle cry and just triggers whatever the... Good to know. It'll also trigger your leftmost battle cry. Unless it was doing both. I don't think so, but that scenario's out. We made it to the top 4 with this weirdly not correct build we got going on here.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Our tavern is huge. I almost kind of just want to grab some, like, Venomous and some Murlocs and stuff and call it a day. We can actually go to tier 5 now. I'm gonna get rid of both those. We'll do the Scarab. I'm just gonna give that the Death Rattle. Flighty Scout's gonna summon himself automatically. And then the base... I think that will blank him out, so base skill will still summon base skill to summon Cliff Diver. That will come back to life. And we'll still get that whole combination, right? Makes sense in my mind. I could be completely wrong. This is a ridiculous ordeal that we're going through with this whole Felemental thing. I don't know. We're not using the Macaw anymore, obviously. That summons another copy of the Flighty Scout. Interesting.
Your minions really
I didn't know that would do that. Alright, that's really kind of funny. Technical Elemental. We can slap that on that Elemental and just make that thing freaking massive. It's kind of dumb. Double Picky Eater Battle Cry. Yeah, we got a 1,936 Picky Eater. Oh, this is just really weird. Such a strange combo. I'm actually going to put the taunt on our base skill there. Sinrunner Blanchy. If we could get a triple on the Picky Eater, like if we could throw a Picky Eater down, absorb 2 more, and then get a triple and absorb double, we could have like a, what, 6,000 and change size? I don't even know. I'm going to grab the Sinrunner Blanchy next turn. Chances are we're going against Buttons in this next round. And he's got... Was he the one that had just like straight... Yeah. So we went against him 2 rounds ago and he was the one who had like just all... Oh no, that was the last game, wasn't it? I don't know. He's probably got a lot of Venomous. Demons do go nom nom. This is the strangest combination. Not upset about it, it's just really freaking weird. Yeah, us versus buttons.
You're good at
Sinrunner Blanchy is a 700. If we could get another copy of the Sinrunner, that would actually kind of be all about that.
better hire a recruit while you can.
It might as well grab the better brand, right?
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I'm gonna give it taunt as well. Tier 6s. Oh, did I? Didn't even see it, honestly. I was so focused on the minions themselves. Whoops. Man, that sucks. I have the Felemental. Oh, well, I would consider that a large misplay then. Apparently I had the Tavern spell to, I probably could have made the Felemental absorb 4 minions in the Tavern. Can't really afford to lose this round. I think I might want to drop the other base skill down.
I think you can win.
I didn't necessarily want to stop the combo from growing, but yeah, that's a big minion. He only has the one big minion. And 27. One more fight.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
We
pressure.
got another Rylak. Another very large Rylak. Corrupted Myrmidon has a double stats right off the bat. I don't really think we need it. Right? Let's do this. I'm gonna do the Hoarder. We're gonna get 3 spells. Oh, just kidding. It's only a regular copy. Either way, 2 spells. Let's slap down that Dagger Spine. Venomous, Divine Shield. Do we want Wind Fury? We got the health to spare, right? Ooh, another Thrasher. One.
Go big or go home, I always say. That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Something like that. Bunch of one-shots. Yeah, exactly. There we go. 2 Divine Shield, Venomous. We have all the extra summons from our hands for the Flighty Scout and Reckless Cliff Diver. We don't even need that. I mean, would have been nice if it summoned itself, but kind of a no need. And we took out his biggest minion with Venomous. Easy. I don't know what that strategy that we did was. We somehow pulled off a first place with it, and I'm really... I mean, just the fact that we played a Picky Eater and it got 1900 stats. I don't know. New meta.